So welcome back. Today we're going to be doing ToolsRus. I asked to do this box by someone, so we're going to go ahead and start up ToolsRus, I guess, and we'll see what it's all about. Looks like there's quite a few things in here. Doesn't really look too rough though. We got Durbuster, Hydra, Mmap, Nikto, and Metasploit. So as soon as this guy starts up, then we got ToolsRus. So ToolsRus and ToolsRus. Also, just so everyone knows, I did make 2 boxes. So let me see here. Can I open that in a new tab? Oh, I tricked it. So I made my first iPod box, and I bought a Pi. Alright, the first iPod box is a hard. They are not accessible yet, publicly accessible. They're still being looked at by TryHackMe. I don't know how long that takes. I've been told up to like a couple weeks. But this one right here is a buffer overflow room. It's difficult to do. And I also have I bought a Pi. Alright, this one right here is a Ubuntu box that's acting as a Raspberry Pi, and it's this guy's first time setting up a Pi. Guess what? When I bought my first ever Raspberry Pi, tell me what you think. So this one right here, and I just literally just finished up this one. So hopefully both of these go through. I did want to actually use an actual Raspberry Pi interface for that one, but yeah, I guess TryHackMe doesn't actually support that, so we weren't able to actually use that. Let me also do this too, my fault. Sitting there talking, and you guys are just staring at blackness. Alright, so let me go ahead and ping this box. Well, let's first make a directory. We'll make a directory in desktop TryHackMe, and this is called ToolsRus. Right, and we'll go ahead and CD into there. Now let's go ahead and make sure that we can ping this guy. And we can, cool. And so let's start this guy up. Let's start with an Mmap scan. Boom, there we go. Remember, TAC-PN, do not ping. TAC-VV, very verbose. TAC-T4, time at 4. TAC-N, no DNS lookup. Okay, so it looks like we got port 80 on there. Let's go ahead and do a GoBuster on him. GoBuster DirTAC-U. I guess we'll just start off with big.txt. We'll see what we get with that. It's also it asks us about Nikto scans. Let's go ahead and do Nikto TAC URL, HTTP, and then the IP address there. And then we'll also throw in a let's see here. I guess we'll also throw in a Rust scan just in case if there's other stuff. I don't know, just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8009. Those are 2 that we didn't know about, like right there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8009 in there also. So those are 2 more things. 8009 is AJP13, which actually that has to do with Tomcat, and there's actually a hack for that. Tom Ghost hack. Tom Ghost AJP13 hack. 1 second. Yeah, Tom Ghost walkthrough. You can actually do, yeah. We're just going to look at the Tom Ghost walkthrough. This guy literally tells you how to use AJP13. So if that guy's AJP13, then I'm wondering if is 8009 the website? What is that? Is this Tom? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 is Tomcat, and then 8009 is AJP. So I should be able to. Let's see. Okay. There's a little I can find undertake. Okay, so CVE, sudo git clone, ghostcat. I think I already have ghostcat though. So let's go ahead and stop this over here. We'll clear that out. We got 2280, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8009. Let's go ahead and do a locate ghostcat. I think I already have it. Okay, let's do CD that. CD into ghostcat. Yes, I do. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I already have this. AJP shooter.py. Okay, how the heck do I use this guy again? Python AJP shooter.py. TAC H, we'll do a help for it. Print arguments, that didn't really work out very well for us. Now did it? Let's go ahead and do a Python 3 maybe. AJP shooter.py. Okay, yep. And then from here, so we have to give it the web address, 8009 web. Okay, yep, we pretty much want to type in that exact thing right there. And hopefully what it's going to do is drop us a password. So let's go ahead and try that. I don't know if this is what the box even wants to do, but we're going to try it. Python 3, AJP shooter.py, HTTP, boom, boom, yep, that. 8009, right? 8009. That looks correct. Nope, space 8009, okay. I'm going to delete that. 8009. And then we're just going to copy this web interface, web XML read. So let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, that's annoying because it's one of those things that's like, come to Twitter. Do it like that. I'll press Control C like that. There we go. Enter. Let's see if this works. Welcome to Tomcat. Oh, it doesn't look like I'm getting the password here. Damn. I think we were supposed to actually get... Yeah, see? You can actually get the password for it. When we run the script, we can read the contents of web. Yep, okay. So that one's not going to work for us. But let's see what this guy actually wants us to do. We haven't found anything over here yet with GoBuster. We got our Nicto scan going on over here. CGI directories, use taxi. No CGI directories. Okay, e-tags. Alright. Apache 2.4 seems to be outdated. There's end of life for the 2x branch. And then we have the Tomcat stuff going on over here. Right? So now let's go ahead and try to figure out what do we have going on everywhere. What's going on here? So let's look at this ToolsRus. What directory do you find that begins with a G? I don't know. None yet. But we may have to do maybe a GoBuster. Actually, let's try Python 3. Python 3 dir search. Oh, guidelines. Okay, never mind. There we go. Crush that problem. So we do have guidelines. Hey Bob, did you update that Tomcat server? Bob probably did not, because Bob's probably useless to us. Okay, so guidelines. Isn't that right? Bob is... Hey, how you doing? FratDap and RX100. So, whose name can you find from this directory? Bob. What directory has basic authentication? I don't know. I have no idea. Tomcat? Manager app? Cancel. And is it going to bring me to the, yeah, Tomcat secret? That's what it always is. Okay, Control C. We press back. Manager app. Try Tomcat secret. Nope. Tomcat. Nope. Bob secret. Nope. Bob Tomcat. Nope. Okay. So nothing in any of those guys. Okay. Control U. See if there's anything in here. Hey Bob, did you update that Tomcat server? So we don't know what Bob did yet, but Bob is definitely bold. So why is Bob bold? From here, let's go ahead and... What directory has basic authentication? What is Bob's password? I don't know. I wonder if we can check out like a robots.txt. I'm going to try Python 3 dir search with medium.txt, and we're going to use that 10.10.102.41. Let's see if this medium.txt finds anything for us. So do that /guidelines. I wonder if there's anything else in there. We can also test out robots.txt, something like that. Manually enumerate it, right? Try like robots.txt. Nope. Just robots. Nope. Just guidelines, huh? What is anything past guidelines? Guidelines/Tomcat? Nope. Okay. Nothing in there so far. There's guidelines. Yep. Got the index, icons. I would have found it a lot faster actually if I would use this one, huh? He already found it. And now it wants us to find some default. What is Bob's password? What report that serves a web service to open on the machine? Should be. Let me see here. So we got port. Oh, I should probably be looking at the other ports, huh? Well, 8009, 1234 was the Tomcat one, right? Is that what they're asking for? Okay. What directory has basic authentication? I don't know. Like, what do you mean? Protected? Protected is status 401 though. Okay, that was right. Alright, that's a status 401 though. Let's see what protected is. Protected. Username. So it says protected. Admin. Admin password. Bob password. Bob Secret, S3CRET. Cancel. Okay. What does it mean? It's saying like, hey, the question is, what directory has basic authentication? What is Bob's password to the protected part of the website? Hint, I don't know. Use Hydra. I hate using Hydra for crap like this. I really, really do. I'm not going to use Hydra. We're not using Hydra. How about that? Just the syntax for it. For Hydra to attack something like this is just, it's preposterous. That's what it is. It's preposterous. Protected. And we'll start a burp suite or zap. That's what I'll do. But I'm not doing Hydra. Hopefully we start burp suite at least. And hopefully burp suite will figure something out. But I think it's going to be Bob something. And we'll probably have to use user share word list or whatever. Rocky.txt. So hopefully it's not like, you know, the 20,000th password in. But it probably will be. So that makes sense. Alright, let's go ahead and, or I'm wondering if Bob, is there SSH on this box? I wonder if Bob can SSH into it actually. We do that. I don't know if there's even SSH even on this box. Okay. Does not support password authentication. Okay, what was I thinking? Alright, of course it doesn't. Come on, Ryan. I don't know how you even attack this, what I'd even do. Bob admin. Bob password. Like, I don't know how to even like send a repeater. Like, how would I even authorization basic? What is this? What is this? Is this like base 64 in my stuff or something? I love using Hydra Live before SSH at free with kids ready. Yeah. You can't really brute force. I mean, you can brute force burp community. It just takes forever. That's all. But you can 100% brute force a burp community. You can brute force a zap also. It just takes forever. But I have time. Time is on my side. Okay, so that's what we're actually gonna do, like right there. So let's go ahead and right click. We'll send actually to intruder. So, because that is password in base 64, we're going to say, hey, positions, view, add that. Then we'll go to payloads, and we're going to load in user, or actually, boom. So we'll do user share word list. I wonder if we just do like fast track or something like that. We'll do Rocky, whatever. And then doesn't brute force fast. Yeah, I mean it doesn't brute force fast. In all honesty, you can't really say that that's a waste of time though, because in real life, if you're brute forcing, you're not brute forcing fast. You're taking forever to brute force it, you know, or something like that. If you have to brute force it, which is usually like your last resort. So, but if you're gonna do it, you want to actually run it like really slow, because then it's less likely to get picked up on, and you know, switch up your IP addresses, switch up your doing it to, and things like that. You usually want to do some type of password spraying or something like that. So if we're going to brute force it, like for reals, we would actually want to move, you know, semi-slow. Let's go ahead this should be a GET request, right? That's what it should be, a GET request, correct? That's what it should be. Yeah, it's a GET request. Okay. So we should be able to do a Hydra tac L Bob tac P user share wordless rocky.txt, and then from here we should be able to go to a website. So like, what is this? 10.10.10.102.41. I wonder if I have to actually type in protected, like 10.10.10. What was it again? 10.10.10 or 10.10.102.41. Sorry, 10.10.102.41. Okay. Now we just need to tell it should be a GET request. Correct? So it's going to be a GET request. So it'll be HTTP GET. And that's not going to work right there. Okay, hold up. HTTP GET, and we're going to slash protected, right? Like that? Yeah, now it's going to protected Bob Bubbles. That actually probably would have been super quick on even here over here. It probably would have been pretty quick. But okay, so Bubbles. So let's go ahead and stop that over there. Protected. Then we have Bob and Bubbles. Let's go ahead and update that. Echo Bob Bubbles into let's see here, user path.text. Usually the syntax is a lot worse, but I started thinking about, like, wait a minute, we should actually be able to do this pretty easily. Alright, so there's that, like right there. And now we're going to go ahead, and this page protected is now been moved to a different port. Nobody cares. We got Bubbles. Okay. Going to the service running that port. Was the name and version of the software? Answer what? 1, 2, 3, 4? You mean like Tomcat? What do you mean? What's the question here? Was the service running on that? Like mmap tac P 1, 2, 3, 4? Is that what you're talking about? I kind of got there without going through this whole thing and getting different passwords and everything. I just kind of figured out, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. Apache Tomcat, they're talking about that, like right there, 7088, which is probably actually vulnerable. We should probably look that up too. If there's a vulnerability for that guy right there. So is that what you want? Yep. Use Nicto with the credentials you have found and scan the manager HTML directory on the port. How many documentation files Nicto can scan? What? I can put a password in here? How do I do that? I can put a password in a Nicto? I feel like that's a lie. I don't think I can use... Maybe it's like telling me to log in with Bob's credentials. Mandraft. Bob Bubbles. Then maybe it's telling me to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one wouldn't count, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what it'd find. Like right there, Nicto. I don't know how much I trust this box. 5. Yep, okay. What is the server version running the scan against port 80? What? Sorry, what was that? What is the server version running the scan against port 80? .1. What's the server version running the scan against port 80? I don't know. I don't know what it's trying to ask me here. I don't understand. I don't understand the question. Man, it don't grab fast. Try that. Oh, look at that. So we can do nicto. Format is ID and password to use for host basic tac URL. I guess we can do that and then just do like Bob Bubbles. That's what it's telling me to do. I mean, that's what this guy says. ID and password used for host basic host. I feel like I would have to put in something else, but let's see here. It's Apache Coyote. I don't really understand that question, so let's go ahead and just do an mmap tac, because it says port 80. What is the server version? Run the scan against port 80. What is the server version for? Okay, an mmap. You mean like nicto port 80 now? What do you want me to do? I already did up here. What was the server version? Maybe like Apache 2.4.18? Is that what you're asking? Okay, use Metasploit to exploit the service to get a shell in the system. So we're probably looking at Apache Coyote 1.1. Let's go ahead and go to MSF console. Or that's what we're probably looking for, like right there. 0 hosts tested. We'll probably look for something like that. I don't know what Metasploit module we're actually going to be using though. Let's go ahead and search for Apache. First, we'll search for this first, and we'll search for that Coyote thing. Is there anything on here that actually says like, hey, this version is CVE whatever? I'm not seeing it anywhere. Put method could allow clients to say, oh, they have put on here. Can I put this into? Can I put this into there? I wonder. Oh my God, you can. Wow. That's for Windows IIS server though. What about this one? I didn't know you could actually do that. Okay. That one didn't work so well. What about this one? No. But that one did. That was pretty cool. It actually pulled up something. So we are now, because we have put in there, so we literally could just do OGC check from time to time, but you only jam Linux. What do us sheep Windows users do to protect ourselves from data mining that exists inside Windows itself? I mean, I'm literally on Windows in a, what is it called? In a VM. I don't always use Linux. I don't know. Stop clicking on links that you shouldn't be clicking on. That's all I can think about. That's all I could think you could do. Okay, but we do have that Tomcat, right? So we can do a war file with Tomcat, okay? So we could look up, search for war. Oh, wow. Search for, let's see here, like Java war. I don't know. Because we could technically make a war file. Let's search for Coyote. Nope, I was hoping that Coyote, can we search for that? See, what I would do like right now is literally just make MSF Venom, TAC-P. I would make a Java, it would be a Java reverse, right? Is it like that? No, Java, yeah, it's a Java reverse shell. Is it Java, search for Java JSP? Okay, JSP shell reverse. This is what I would do. And then I would put this into a .war file. I would use to show options, set the L host to myself, obviously, right? The system shell to use, interface, run that. Oh, wait. Show options, how do I exploit this, or how do I do this? What do I do? I know command run. That's the payload. Search for Java JSP. That's a payload link right there. That's why. So let's go ahead and do a use exploit. Also, the data mining isn't just links. You could just set it to. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, there's not really much you can do to stop it. Dwight Zombie is asking what to do about data mining. So if anybody else wants to help him out with that, hey, I'm all about it. Over on what's this called? Twitch, right? Over on Twitch, he's asking about it. I don't really know, but let's see here. We want to make an MSF Venom, and then /JSP shell reverse TCP. Dwight Zombie, you could actually learn to hack on was it Metasploit OSCP style? What? What do you mean Metasploit OSCP style? You could technically learn to hack with a PowerShell, so you could do that. If you're talking about like OSCP now allowing for Metasploit, I think that's a bunch of bull. Well, only allowing for it once. I think that's a bunch of bull, but lhost equals 10.9.8.166. lport we'll say equals, I'm Cubase, so way behind, 4444. And then we're going to make that a war file, and we'll call that shell.war. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw that into, I don't know how it really wants us to get in here. I mean, I guess we could start looking at all this stuff. Could, you know, figure out, but I mean, we have a put method. Really, we could just put something in the header and do like that. So we now have a war file, right? So if I attack LA, we have that shell.war, right? Now what we should technically be able to do is we should be able to go into Apache Tomcat and upload a war file. I should be able to select a war file, browse, and I should be able to go to shell.war, desktop. I haven't done this in a while. Tomcat for like a little bit there when the whole AJP or whatever it's called, when that whole thing came out, there's a bunch of boxes that were using Tomcat at that time. Like everybody was like, "Oh, look at this new vulnerability," and it was a lot of fun. And then all of a sudden, it just kind of just dropped. So ToolsRus, there we go. ToolsRus, that's what I wrote down. Shell.war, okay, and we can go ahead and deploy that, I guess, huh? Deploy it, and we'll see if it pops up over here. And it 100% does. Alright, cool. So we get that shell.war file, right? Now, I think we just have to start a listener now, like in Metasploit. Set payload to Java/JSP. JSP shell reverse TCP. Show options. We'll set our lhost to 10, whatever. We'll run that. Okay, so now he's running. And I think I should just technically be able to just go in there and just start up that guy. I think I can just click on it, or he's already started. Do I just click on him? Is that going to do anything? Okay, there we go. We got command shell. And we are root. So let's go ahead and see. Well, we got more questions here. Use Metasploit to exploit the service to get a shell on the system. What user do you shell as? Root. And what is its file? root.flag.txt. cd into root. attack LA. Thanks for what you do. Peace. Anytime, Dwight. I'm trying to think of like how to. There's no real way to protect yourself, dude. If someone wants to get in, they're going to get in no matter what. They will finally get in. It's really just how much of a pain in the ass it's going to be for them to be able to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like most just regular people, they're not going to care, you know, to get into a regular person. So they're not going to try that hard to do it. If it's not an easy freaking exploit, then they're probably just going to move on to the next person. So you just harden down your stuff as much as what you can. And I mean, that's going to be about it. Protect yourself from data mining. Use Tor web browser. Use, you know, DuckDuckGo, everything like that. I don't know. I'm like firm believer in like you're born in a hospital, you're put into a computer, and you know there's nothing really you can do about it. But I mean you can take actions, you know, now and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it for this guy for ToolsRus. I hope everyone liked it. That was a fun one. Didn't think it was going to be that fun. I thought it was going to be like a quick, like, oh, and we're done. But this end part down here, that was pretty fun. So, in case you guys missed it again, we made that war file, right, that MSF Venom, using that Java JSP shell, all right, which was a big thing a while ago. I thought I knew to do that one, but as soon as I saw Tomcat. Tomcat also, if you didn't notice, whenever we went to log in, it said Tomcat in secret. That's something you could also look at too, is trying to do Tomcat then S3CRET, and then if you can also look up Tomcat on here, or we can search for Tomcat, and we can find different stuff on here also, you know, that we might be able to do. So manager upload, might be able to do something like that, like Control-Shift-C, U17. Did we stop this box or no? No, I did not. So we could do something like that, okay? And we could do show options, set our L host to 10 whatever, alright, and then our remote port, the target port TCP, it's obviously going to be 1234, so set our port to 1234, set our host, and we want to set that obviously to the machine box, and I'm just seeing, will this work, you know, something like this, and we can throw this guy at it. Target URI / manager, URI path of the manager app. Let's see, was it / manager? Yep, manager HTML. Yep, it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and run that, see if anything happens. Unable to access Tomcat manager. Okay. Show options. Did it change up the, yeah, our ports changed up, SSL manager. Is that correct? Manager HTML. So maybe we gotta do that. Maybe we should just set the URI to the whole thing, like set target target URI to that 1234 / manager / HTML. Maybe run that. Exploit failed. The following options failed to validate target URI. That's weird. The URI path to manager's app, HTML upload, and undeploy will be used. Manager HTML, manager upload. Is that what it said? Upload HTML / upload. Nope, that's access denied. Okay, so yeah, it's manager HTML upload. Maybe that. I feel like I have to put in like some, like, you know. Yeah, okay, there we go. Set HTTP username to Bob. Set HTTP password to Bubbles. Damn. And we'll go ahead and run that. Let me go ahead and set target URI back to just manager. Run like that. And looks like we're getting in. So we were able to get into the Tomcat one. This time we got an interpreter shell. So probably a lot more stuff we could do in here. Record mic, screenshot, screen share. I guess we can always do a screenshot, huh? Or screen share. See what we got with that. We'll let that guy go ahead and do his thing. And from there we'll also do a screenshot. Oh, never mind. He can't even get the thing. Let's go ahead and do a local time. See what his local time is. See where this guy's at. His local time is 1 o'clock p.m. So I don't know what time that is. Execute command, I have config, port forward, upload stuff now, whatever we want to do. You know, we're in there with interpreter now. We can always do a get UID, see we're probably root. Yep. We do a shell in here, ls-la. Yep. CD into root. Or CD into /root. Cool, so we can do whatever we want here again. Cat that.sh or cdn.sh. Okay, just authorized keys. I'll see what's going to be in there, that's all. Cat dot bash history. Nothing in there? Okay. So that's going to be about it for this box right here. That was a pretty good one. And that's probably going to be it for me tonight. I will real quick show you, because I did just do one of my own boxes, or I'll show you one of my own boxes here. So let's go ahead and go to your material, okay? I got this pie. We did this one just the other day. Both of those guys, that's what we did the other day, okay? So we're going to go into our managed rooms, I think. And I want to grab my own. I bought a pie. That's what it says. So share room. I can go ahead and copy that down. And I'm going to do my own room. Because I'm that guy. See, I kind of want to see is it even going to work. Because I have yet to actually do this. Alright, so I'm going to start this machine, I guess. Nobody's completed yet. And there's no write-ups for it yet. So, there you go. I could probably actually grab a write-up for it. Because you have to actually put a write-up in before you do anything else. So that would be in Overgrown Carrot 1 GitHub. My room write-ups. And let me go ahead and grab that Pi PDF. Boom. And then I can go back over to here. Add write-up. Official write-up. OFFIC official write-up. Boom. Submit. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to see, will this actually, can we do my own box, pretty much. And I'll start to move like a little slow through it and things like that. See, you know, if you guys can kind of figure it out as we're going through it and stuff. So it says, I just bought my first ever Raspberry Pi. This is so cool. Let's go ahead and copy the IP address down, and we'll do a exit off here, exit off here, exit off here. Clear that out. Exit, clear. cd /pi, I believe it is. Okay, and we'll go ahead and remove tag out that pi.text. So let's go ahead and make sure we can ping it first. We can, cool. Alright, let's do an mmap scan on it. I have yet to do it over the network, so okay, let's go ahead and check out that port 21, C TAC SV, TAC P21, boom. Let's also check out port 80, and we'll do a go buster on him too. Alright, it's a pink page. Go buster, dir TAC U, big.text, we'll start off with that one. Looks like we also have anonymous login enabled down here. So we do have anonymous login, so let's go ahead and do an FTP into there. Anonymous. LSTech LA. And we have nothing in there, which there should be something in there. You know what? Screw it, man. Screw it. You don't get anything in there. Okay. So we can clear that out. So there's nothing in there. Can we put something in there? Can I at least do that? I wonder. Huh. Can we like put I don't know, bolt. I don't know what's even in bolt. Bolt shadow.text. Can we put that in there? Permission dot, okay. So, not seeing anything in there, right? Okay. Let's go and check out that port 80, and it says, look what I made on my first ever Raspberry Pi. So this guy's very excited that he bought a Raspberry Pi. So, let's go ahead and now it's supposed to be inside that file, like right there, is like, hey, I just set up SSH on my first ever Raspberry Pi. So I'm going to have to look into that, why it's not doing that. I might have to re-upload the VM or whatever. But he keeps talking about Raspberry Pi. So let's go ahead and look up Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi default creds. So Raspberry Pi default credentials is Pi and Raspberry. Okay. So we can go ahead and try that because this guy's super stoked about Raspberry Pi. He just set it up and everything. So let's go ahead and do an SSH pi at the IP address, right? Yes, and then we'll say Raspberry. Alright, and we are in there. Cool. Let me clear that out so we can cat that user.txt. Cool, we got that. Boom. Default creds for the win. Let's make sure that actually works. It does. Cool. And then we'll go ahead and do a sudo tag out because we know his password. Raspberry. And he cannot run sudo. Alright. So now we have to go ahead and do a cat SUID scripts. SUID lookup. And if we cat our SUID lookup, there is a very weird one on here. That DM setup actually, sbin DM setup. So if I go to GTFO bins, I picked a weird one on purpose also. Just something that just made no sense. So DM setup, SUID bits. Alright. Let's go ahead and CD over into sbin. And we'll go ahead and run that. And if I do an ID, I am root, CD into root, LS-tech LA, and we get that root.txt. So we can go ahead and cat that root.txt. And THM, well, that was a new one. Okay? So we got that, right? Control V, submit. And we will terminate that box. So that took a full 6, I mean, it's my box, so it should only take, 10 seconds to actually do. But let me go ahead and go into tasks. Let me update this one right here. Let's add a hint here. He is so excited he got a Pi. He may have left the default SSH and options. Save. Okay. There we go. There's our hint. So then people can actually get into it and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. So on my other one, I believe it is manage rooms. I think it's on my other one. I think my write-up file got approved, I believe. But the box still submitted, but I think the write-up file got approved. Let me check it out. Check out your room. Check your room out. And I think that this file got approved, though. The write-up. So I got an email. Oh, there are no write-ups submitted. Nope, never mind. It did not get approved yet. And I also did put the file in here now so you now can download the mp3.exe. So you can actually download the mp3 player. So I put that in there also, so you don't even have to get into the box at all or do anything. It's on remote desktop. So there's something. Alright, and that is about it. So you guys have a good one, have a good night, and I will see you another day.